Welcome to the For Waukegan podcast, where our love for God compels us to be for Waukegan.
This podcast shares real stories of faith, resilience, and community transformation to inspire unity, deeper relationships, and love for our city in the name of Jesus.
Hosted by
Adi Camacho,
Eugene Edwards,
and me, Raul Ochoa. We'll explore how God is moving in Waukegan and how we can be a part of his greater story.
Join us as we journey together, sharing stories of hope and action in our community.
Welcome back to the For Waukegan podcast. This is episode 12. Today, I'm excited to have a conversation with these two lovely young folks. On my left, we have Ava. Ava is a senior at Waukegan High School. She's the youngest of two. Shout out to her brother, Kali. When she's not focused on school, you can catch her on the field playing flag football, one of her favorite sports. Ava also loves shopping, hanging out with her friends, and of course, finding good food to enjoy. And recently, she became a proud new dog mom to her dog, Oakley. And we're excited to kind of hear your story in a little bit, Ava. But first, we also have my man, Ricky. Ricky is a senior at Waukegan High School. He's a varsity senior on the varsity team. When he's not on the diamond making plays, you might find him horseback riding, something that not every ball player can say. And when it comes to food, Ricky's favorite food is menudo. And I'm not talking about the boy band, but the real deal Mexican menudo. We're excited to hear your story too, Ricky. How you doing, bro?
Good. How about you?
I'm good, man. How are you doing, Ava?
Good.
Yeah?
Really good. Yep.
You're doing all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys just got done finishing your first week of senior year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think when you say like you're a senior?
Depressing.
It's depressing. All right, tell me why is it depressing?
I don't know. It's just like every time I look into familiar faces, I've grown up with. I know Ava since 6th grade.
You know Ava since 6th grade? Meet Ava, Ricky. Tell us how you met Ava.
I think this is when Oscar was I think it was Mosaic.
Yeah.
They were having events at Miguel.
Oh, okay, Miguel Juarez.
Then,
Yeah.
I had known that Ava was the dean's daughter.
Okay. Everybody talks about that, like that's the dean's daughter. Be careful.
Yeah. Be careful.
That's funny.
And then I just started seeing her, and then Oscar presented her. Like, oh yeah, this is my daughter, and this and that.
Yeah.
And then I've kind of known Ava for a while.
That's cool.
It's cool. Oscar was my dean. So
Yeah.
every
Shout
time
out
I
to
see
Oscar.
him,
Oscar is your dad, so everybody
Yeah.
knows. Keep talking about Oscar. Oscar is Ava's dad. Oscar the boy. Shout out to Oscar. So that's how you met Ava.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think of when you think of your senior year? Like,
Man, I just want to be done.
you just want to be done?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do? What makes you look forward to being done? Like, what are you looking forward to?
Just being done with
High school.
high school.
Okay.
Yeah, just like moving on
Yeah.
to higher things.
For sure. More and more expensive lip glosses.
Yeah.
Just kind of leveling up. in
Yeah,
life.
definitely,
For sure.
yeah.
That's important.
Mhm.
That's important. So as seniors, right, you guys
Mhm.
have been at Waukegan High School. So what schools did you go to before? So what elementary school and middle school did you go to?
I went to Andrew Cook Magnet
Okay.
Elementary and then Miguel Juarez
Miguel Juarez.
Middle.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to Jack Benny, but
But your dad was like,
Yeah.
nah, you're coming with me.
yeah.
That's good. What school did you go to, Ricky?
Glenwood Elementary,
Uh-huh.
and then I went to Miguel Juarez as well.
Okay.
Best middle school.
Miguel Juarez.
Yeah.
You guys want to know what schools I went to? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you. So I went to Little Fort. You guys know where Little Fort's at?
Mhm.
Yeah, I went to Little Fort, and then I went to Jack Benny. And then why are you looking at that like Jack Benny was still around, bro? Overly, I'm not that old. So Little Fort, Jack Benny, and then I graduated Waukegan in the year 1999. Don't look at me like that, bro. It's not that long ago.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, right?
I wasn't even born.
Of course you weren't born, Ricky. It was 1999, and at that point, it was only one campus, and that was the campus on Brookside.
Mhm.
So the East Campus was closed down. There wasn't anything going on there.
How was your senior year?
How was my senior? Well, we're not going to talk about my senior year. It was really different than yours, I hope. I have a brother who's a year older than me. So I always like hung out with his friends. So my senior year wasn't great because all of my friends had graduated. So they were all off in life or whatever. And so it was just me and a couple people that I knew my senior year, but it was okay. But yeah, 1999, that was 26 years ago, Ricky. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Think about that. What are you even doing 26 years from now, man?
I don't know.
He looked around scared. That's funny. So give us a highlight. So you're 3 years in high school. What is your favorite part of being at Waukegan High School? What do you enjoy the most?
The relationships you build with teachers,
Okay.
staff, students, everyone. I feel like the more you're involved, the more you just get into this community.
That's
You
cool.
know, it's definitely not High School Musical, but you know, once
To be clear.
to be clear, yeah. But once you just get in that community, it's just
Yeah.
a lot of support.
That's
a
so
lot
cool.
of it makes it funner.
For sure. What are some of the things you're involved with? What have been some of the spaces that you've enjoyed and that you've connected and made relationships in?
So since middle school, I've been in this program named BAM.
Okay.
It's mentorship. I've made a lot of good friendships. I have very good relationships with my mentors.
Nice.
Just a very helpful program. They take us out,
That's good.
It's fun,
Yeah.
helpful. I've been in baseball.
Okay.
Freshman year, I did volleyball.
Okay.
Something bad happened and I decided not to do it my sophomore year,
Okay.
and that's why I decided to play baseball.
Baseball.
Just love
So you
it.
like to stay busy, you like to stay connected and kind of be around people. You enjoy that?
Yeah, I definitely love to stay busy.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
man.
growing up only child, I was always just by myself,
I
begging to
see.
go hang out with my cousin. So now that I'm a
Yeah.
little older,
You
you
get to hang
know,
out.
I'm everywhere but home.
That's good, man. That's
Yeah.
good. I'm glad to hear that. That's cool. How about you, Ava? You're a senior year. What have these last 3 years at Waukegan, like, what do you enjoy? What have you enjoyed about the high school experience?
I would say like the relationships I've formed and had,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, because I feel like anywhere you go, like it's really the people around you that
Yeah,
like build
make
your
it.
experience. So
For sure. For
I
sure.
feel like I made pretty good friendships and stuff.
Yeah. You think you have friends that you met in high school that you'll be friends with for the rest of your life?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I would hope so. Yeah.
That's cool. I would say that from high school, there's probably like 2 or 3 people that I still like talk to and connect with. Like I see a lot of people around and I talk to them or whatever. But like really, really like still kind of like stay somewhat connected, even though like life happens, everybody has jobs and kids and, things kind of like get spread across. But you do definitely in high school, I think it's a good time or an opportunity that you get to meet people that you'll be friends with for the rest of your life. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So now that you talked about your first 3 years, what are you looking forward to the most besides being done for your senior year? What are you excited about?
I would say mostly just being able to relax. I
Yeah.
feel like
You got all
My
your credits,
first-
you're good?
well, this
Well-
semester is still a little bit iffy, but
Okay,
I feel like
okay.
my first 3 years were like really stressful, just trying to find like my footing, and then now this
Yeah.
year like I established all my friendships and
That's good.
relationships, so I can just relax and have fun.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. Do you think it was, and this is probably more than we need to, but do you think it was like tough, like being at one campus for 2 years and then kind of going to another campus, or do you think that was
For me personally, no.
okay?
I think by the time I was a sophomore, I was really wanting to go to
to,
Washington.
to the next campus.
Yeah. So for me, no.
No, you're good.
hmm
Cool. How about you, Ricky? What are you looking forward to your senior year? What is it that you're excited for or looking forward to as you enter this final year of high school?
I think these past years I've seen the impact that God has allowed me to have in other people's life.
That's awesome.
And I just excited to see things play out,
Mhm.
God's plan, and I'm excited to make new friendships, new community, help out, I love helping. So, just I guess staying involved,
Yeah.
staying involved and just seeing Waukegan grow in a good way.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's exciting to hear someone of your age and your perspective kind of excited about what Waukegan can be and what can grow out of Waukegan. And so that's pretty cool. Well, the reason why Ricky and Ava are joining us is because this past Sunday, Ricky and Ava invited us and welcomed us into their school as we had our 3rd annual worship night the Sunday before school starts. So on August 10th.
August
11th
10th
was
at
the first
5
day.
p.m. at Waukegan High School.
There you go. He
Washington
remembers.
campus.
He did the promo. Shout out to Ricky. So August 10th, we had our worship night, and then we had a hurricane, and then we had food trucks. And then we had another hurricane. So it was an exciting, fun day for everybody. But tell me, guys, what was the worship night like for you guys? Tell me a little bit about your thoughts and your feelings about the worship night, because this isn't the first time you guys have been to one at the high school. So Ricky, tell me, man, what is it? What does that mean for you? What was that experience like?
I think every time, this is the third time, it's just, I just see a bigger community.
Yeah.
More staff, more.
That's cool.
More students, our age. I invite a lot of my friends to come.
That's good.
That I personally thought they would not come.
Yeah.
For their own reasons, but they did,
That's
and
good.
and just seeing the sessions of prayer and when they call the students and staff, like how many kids and students. I mean,
how many
staff, students and staff.
Everybody.
Were there.
Yeah. There was a
it was
lot
just
of folks.
it was eye opening, just seeing how God has been working these past 3 years.
That's
at
cool.
Washington.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Are you always surprised by who you see there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. A lot of old faces. A lot of new faces.
That's good.
Which is good.
That's awesome. How about you, Ava? What do you think about the worship night? I know we kind of put you on the spot a little bit, but besides that, what do you think about the worship night?
I think it was really like cool. It was like kind of nostalgic in a way. I don't know. I feel like because I've been there since the first one as well.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting because I feel like each school year, like each time is different because at each point I was in a different season.
Yeah.
And like
that's good.
This one was kind of like really weird because I knew like it'd be my last time, but then like something new was also forming out of it. So it like got me thinking like, oh, this is going to continue on and stuff.
Yeah.
But I saw like a lot of people that I didn't think would show up, but like showed up. So that's was cool. Encouraging too.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. That's cool. So, you think about that experience, the first year, when you heard that this was happening, like, what did you think?
I didn't know what to think. I was like kind of confused, honestly. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool though. It was kind of like surprising to me that the school allowed it.
For sure.
But I didn't know that it would like continue on.
How did you find out? Do you remember that?
Didn't you ask me to pray?
Oh, I did ask you to pray.
Yeah.
I always do that to you, right?
Yeah. You like a couple days beforehand, you had like asked me to pray.
I did. You're right.
And so I really had to like know about it then.
Yeah. And I remember what though? I remember that prayer. I remember like you had like written down and you had really thought about it. And when you prayed, it seemed like you had like put thought and energy behind it and you had actually spent time thinking about it. And it came across as a very authentic, unique, but like a thoughtful prayer. And so I was like really proud of you because I've known you since you were 4. And so to see you up there and to kind of like see like this growth and also see you be able to express yourself in that way, I was super proud of you. So
thank you.
That was cool. So Adi owes you a lip gloss. She'll buy you a very expensive lip gloss because of that. How about you, bro? Like when you found out the first time, like this is happening in the dog pound, like what'd you think?
I was excited. Just seeing it go from a middle school to like the whole high school.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I always forget about that. So we had it the first time at Miguel Juarez because of the relationship with your pops, and then it was at the high school. You're right. Yeah. So you were at Juarez.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's cool. So okay, Juarez, and so first time it happens at the high school. What were your thoughts? What did you think about that?
I think I was excited, and I felt relieved. Just knowing that I had a community going into that sophomore year. Cause like Ava said, everybody's in their own season
for sure
of life, and in that season, I was still kind of like, I don't know. I felt not alone, but I didn't know who I could trust, who had my back,
for sure,
and just seeing God working at my high school, especially with the reputation that Waukegan has, Waukegan High School has, and it's just amazing, seeing that. Okay, we're starting now at my school, and then
that's pretty cool, man. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud that you guys are able to kind of communicate and express yourself and be able to experience, what we like to think about like a new norm, right? There's like new normals that God has allowed us to be a part of in this journey. Here's a question for you, bro. If you could give freshman Ricky some advice, so you're talking to freshman year, 3 years ago, Ricky, what would you tell him?
Be yourself and be confident.
Oh, that's cool.
Be confident in who you are.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
That's good. That's good. How would things be different for freshman Ricky if he was confident and was comfortable with who he was?
I think freshman year, I was just too focused on how others viewed me and how I don't know, just how others viewed me.
Yeah.
And didn't have that confidence
in who you were
and who I was.
Yeah. That's preaching, man.
Trying to fit in the circle that didn't fit here or try to fit in over here. Yeah. It was just all over the place.
That's good.
Freshman year.
That's good advice, man. I've got a son. My son's a sophomore. And I'll say that, I mean, you're not the only one. I remember myself. I mean, I don't know if I remember. It's been a long time. Don't laugh. As a freshman, like, I think that's a space where you're trying to figure out and navigate who you are, right? But you also want people to like you and accept you. So you're willing to kind of make some compromises because you're trying to kind of fit in. And I think that's really, really good advice. That's good. Ava, what are you telling freshman Ava? What advice are you giving freshman Ava?
Oh, man. There's so much.
There's so much.
I would say, though, probably to quit planning. I had so much planned, and then everything. Are
you a planner? Do you like?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like, my next 5 years is planned out.
Just like your pops. Your next 5 years is planned out. Okay.
But I would say not to like, to be more in the moment, because I think I was so focused on other things and what I need to get done or what was going to happen and certain things I wanted to experience. And then none of that I was thinking actually happened. And it was completely like different than like what I had thought or what I thought would happen in a good way.
Right.
But yeah, I'll probably just chill out.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
Just chill out. I love that. How would your freshman and sophomore and junior experience been different if you would have just chilled out? What do you think would have been different?
I think, honestly, I would have remembered more things. Because I was so focused on what was next and like just hyper like focused on like what was going on. Yeah. Like that I didn't really let myself like experience high school.
That's interesting. That's good advice. Gotta chill. You see, I'm very different, so I'm not a planner. I'm just okay with like let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. And my wife is a planner, so sometimes like we help each other out. And like my other podcast hosts, my two hosts are very much planners, and I'm just like, we'll figure it out. So that's just kind of how I roll sometimes. So that's interesting. I'm glad to hear you say that because there's pros and cons to both, right? So obviously planning is extremely important and necessary, but also not missing the moment and not missing opportunities to be kind of like flexible to be like, maybe we can try this. Maybe we can do this. Yeah. Instead of sticking to the plan. So there you go. That's good. That's good advice. So here, before we kind of wrap up our time here, I have one question that I really, really want to ask you guys. What do you think God has taught you in the last 3 years that are going to help you this senior year?
So much.
Okay, good. So what's something that you could share with us that you can say, man, I feel like God has really taught me this?
I think it actually connects back to my advice. And like so many people say this. Yeah. But just probably to just trust in his plan. Yeah. And I think it's so like overlooked because, you know, people throw that around so loosely. But for someone like me who's so like uptight all the time and like constantly trying to figure things out, like now I know like from my experience and from what he's taught me through the past years and all like the things I went through, everything's going to be okay. That's good. And that just like, relax. Good. Like everything ends up working itself out one way or the other. For sure. And that's good. That's funny. We were just talking about that. We did like a little episode a couple of weeks ago. And I think that the fullness and the understanding that God is good. Yeah. That he is good. Yeah. That he cares about Ava. That he cares about the things that are interesting to Ava. Like, you know, as funny as this lip gloss, like even he created lip gloss for you. I know. So like all of those things, like he cares, you know, and he sees you as fully as who he's created you. And if you can embody that he is a good God, I think your life, your walk, and that journey will be one of trust, peace and joy. Yeah.
and joy.
Peace and joy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's so good, Ava. Look at Ava. I'm so proud of Ava. Praise God. All right, Ricky, what do you think God has taught you over the last 3 years that are going to help you as you enter your senior year?
I think I found that confidence in him. And that allowed me to just have a bigger, like, perspective and everything. Sophomore, junior year is not easy. Yeah. You have people telling you, "Oh, junior year is your hardest year," but I think sophomore year was humbling.
Sophomore was
It humbled me so much.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think, like how Ava said, we just get ahead of ourselves a lot.
Yeah.
And I was able to God was just able to just tell me, like, Ricky, like, live day by day, because tomorrow has its own worries.
That's right. That's right.
And just being able to find peace, love, and reassurance in him.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's really good, man. Now it's just like that journey or the struggle of, like, staying in that space, right?
Definitely.
And not getting moved or shifted around because difficult things are going to happen, right? And you're still going to have experiences as you grow in life, but how do you keep yourself centered and stay there? For me, if I could give you guys advice, would be to continue to stay connected to God and his word, but to also have people around you that can recognize when Ricky is maybe struggling a little bit, instead of you trying to have to find that yourself. If you have people around that can help you recognize, but hey, bro, you're not kind of being yourself, man. You good? Everything's all right. I think those are important pieces to have around you that will allow you to navigate the experience of life in a way that's healthier, and that you would experience, like, the fullness of that peace and that joy. I think having people that can help you identify that, like, sometimes, like, hey, but chill, bro, like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to. Yeah. And so how do you find those people, and how do you identify those people and make the commitment to each other? Like, man, we're gonna walk this thing out together. Because that is an important piece of, like, the next season of you guys' life. I think that's something you guys should kind of think about. So that's pretty dope. No, that's me giving you advice, man. No questions. I'm an old man here trying to help you out, Ricky. No, that was just me just kind of, like, dropping a little bit of old man knowledge on you on what I think would be beneficial.
Can I add on to that?
Yeah, I think, go for it.
Well, you said, how finding people. I think something that helps is being thankful and recognizing when God is using other people to talk to you.
Absolutely.
I feel like every day you should be thankful for every little thing.
Yeah.
I feel like the more thankful you are, the more you see how God works.
For sure, yeah. Gratitude's an important piece.
Those people that you say, your community. Yeah. You don't pick it. God does.
Absolutely.
And he's going to use those people to talk to you. Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Well, before we wrap up our time, we wrap up our episodes the same way every time. Before we get there, what is one piece of advice that you would give your friends in this season of life? Something that you think would help them, but also something that has helped you. What do you think you would tell people your age, tell the other seniors around you? What advice would you give them?
I think personally, like, in this stage of life, like senior year, but first semester, I would say to not worry so much about missing out on things, but to be more focused on the important relationships that you've already built. Yeah. And really, like, just be in the moment with that. Yeah. Because I think it's so easy, especially, like, right now, to be caught up in, like, doing this and that with that person, going to, like, for sure, this celebration, this party, and like senior night and stuff. But it's, like, more, I think, important to focus on, okay, well, this weekend, I'm going to choose to spend time with, like, my best friend. Yeah. Yeah. And then maybe another weekend, like, with a group of people.
I just value those moments, because next year they could be very different. Yeah. So you could be in Florida and your best friend could be here, or in Texas or whatever. Those things can change.
Yeah, and the more that you keep, like, thinking of, like, this, checklist, the less in the moment you are when you need to be.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's good. Good advice from Ava. What you got for us, Ricky? What do you got advice for your classmates, man? What do you think would be something that would be beneficial to them that's helped you?
Live day by day, definitely. Feel like we just get so like with school, especially with school and school's going on, just so rushed. I have this assignment later. I have this.
Yeah.
Life's gonna happen. Things are gonna happen, and you can't focus on tomorrow, not when it's not tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, definitely that. Also, be yourself, find that confidence, and just be yourself. Because once you're not yourself, it'll be even harder to find yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
And find that confidence.
Yeah, that's definitely good advice, Ricky. That's really good advice, man. Well, I'm excited for our senior year at Waukegan High School, especially knowing that these two young folks are going to be wandering the halls and they're going to be there available to give advice and to be friends and to be exactly who God has created them to be. I'm really grateful for both of you guys. Thank you for sharing your hearts. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your life. And we'll go ahead and finish our episode the same way we finish up every episode. And the question is, how have you seen God before Waukegan? I'll let you guys think about that. I'll go first because everyone answers the question, even me. I'll share first, and then we'll have Ricky share, and then we'll have Ava share. You guys good with that? Mm-hmm. All right. So how have you seen God before Waukegan this week? So for me, it was like the worship night. The worship night is a really cool piece of an opportunity we get to kind of be in our community, to pray, to prepare the space spiritually for you guys and your classmates and all the staff. But also, it takes so many people to make it happen, right? So it takes people setting up the audio. It takes people setting up, we have food trucks and we got to get fans in there because there is no air conditioning in the building. And so we always got to make sure that nobody passes out. We got to have enough water. There's just so many moving hands and pieces. And so for me, it's a beautiful example of how God loves his community so much that there's so many different people that have so many different skill sets, from the people that set up the audio, from the people that work at the school district to set up and get everything there, to all the people that have amazing talents to cook really good food for us in the food truck. So just that whole day is a really, really good reminder of God's goodness and how he loves his people, because we get a chance to have all these different people with different gifts and talents be able to kind of pour it out that night. So praise God for that. That's how I've seen God before Waukegan. How about you, Ricky? What you got for us, bro?
I just came back from a pre-college program, and I've seen how especially these past years, I've been through so many seasons, so many things have happened, and just seeing how God has been working on the community and me.
Yeah.
And going to this pre-college program where these kids come from different backgrounds, different perspective, different point of views, different everything. Just the humbleness, the love I was able to just show,
Yeah.
Waukegan, Waukegan isn't just not that.
For sure. It's not the bad things that they say.
It's not the bad things.
That's good, man.
But it definitely just is an attitude, is the way you walk, is the way you talk,
For sure.
How it just translates into events like that. And
good,
it's not just for me, for anybody, that's grown up in Waukegan.
Yeah.
It just, God has been working in the community so much, on us so much. And I'm like so grateful for it. Good, I see it. I see in others, and I see it when he works on me. So
that's good, man. Thank you for sharing.
Amazing. Yeah,
that's dope. How about you, Miss Ava?
I think, well, one thing for sure is it happened like this week. Mm-hmm. I was like really stressing out about college and like college applications.
Yeah.
And I think it started last year, but we got a new college and career center person.
Yeah.
And she like met with me one-on-one during my lunch and made me a day by day.
That's good.
12-week plan up until the time I submit
that's music to your ears, right? A plan?
Yeah.
Oh, give it to Ava.
I think it's just really cool because when you think of Waukegan, you don't think of people going to college.
Yeah.
And now we have a whole resource center.
Yeah.
And like a person who's like, she's really good at her job and
that's
like
good.
really for us.
That's good.
So.
That's good. What's her name? Shout her out.
Her name is Miss Berry.
Miss Berry.
Shorts,
shout out to you, Miss Berry, for doing your job very well
Mm-hmm.
and encouraging my friend Ava. So shout out to you, Miss Berry. That's really nice. Well, that is the end of our episode, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for making time and space for this. Remember to continue to follow us, continue to check out the episodes. Ricky and Ava still haven't watched the podcast, but that's going to change. We're going to force them to watch every episode before they leave today. But thank you for following us. Thank you for being a part of this journey. And remember to continue to be for Waukegan. Thank you, guys.